Welcome in, everybody. It is Main Street today, and we've got just a power pack show today. And a lot of people during COVID have, let's just say, financial difficulty is something we have all experienced. And I'm going to introduce you to somebody who has a word on something you might be in. Talk about retirement. Let's talk about money that's available. Steve Sless is our expert on the reverse mortgage. I didn't even know what a reverse mortgage was till I met you, Steve.
That's what we're here for. It's great to be back. How are you? Happy New Year. I think we can still say Happy New Year, right?
Yes, we certainly can. We certainly can. And it is going to be a happy new year because you know what? 2020 has taught us a lot of things about what true value is.
Yep.
Let's start quickly going into what is a reverse mortgage, because people, oh no, I don't want to mess with my mortgage. I paid for my house.
Yeah, it's a great place to start. So the long and short of it is a reverse mortgage is a loan, and it's designed for homeowners age 60 plus. And what it does is it allows them to leverage some of their home equity while they still own the home and continue to live there. You know, for most folks that are either retired or close to retirement, the majority of their net worth lies within their home equity. So understanding how to strategically and tax efficiently leverage that wealth, well, it just might be the key to protecting and prolonging their retirement nest egg.
One of the things I hear more and more often is an elderly parent saying, but I want to leave this house to you. When in fact, adult children already have their home, sometimes in a different town. They're not going to move back. They're not going to take their kids out of school to go back to the old home place. So there is this equity that's sitting there not being utilized by an elderly parent that might really, really need it.
Absolutely. And that's a misconception, I think. And look, I just went through this with my own parents. My parents did a reverse mortgage this past August, and they had those same questions and concerns. Well, we've worked so hard over our life to pay down the house, and we want to leave it to you and your sister. And what I taught them and what we teach our clients is, look, just because you take a reverse mortgage, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're not going to be able to leave the house to future generations. And what we can show them, clear as day on paper, is it may actually protect more inheritance to pass on more to future generations. Because look, if the home itself is a low growth potential asset, right? If you have investments, if you have a 401k, stocks, bonds, annuities, that sort of thing, those are going to grow at a much higher rate than your home is going to appreciate. And so using the home equity and leaving those other assets to grow and compound interest over time, it's a great way to stretch your retirement savings, and you may just wind up leaving your kids more money.
I never even thought about that. So you're talking about leveraging this home equity to help pay for, you know, some expenses in the retirement time. So use that as your bank, as it were.
You use that strategically where it fits, right? And look, admittedly, reverse mortgages aren't for everyone, but they really do deserve to be a part of the conversation when it comes to how to structure a comprehensive retirement strategy. And a comprehensive retirement strategy should use all of your assets in conjunction to fund a comfortable retirement, not just some. You know, and what we find is so many folks think that their retirement plan is their 401k or their savings or their other assets, and they forget about all these payments that they've made into their home over the years and this incredible nest egg of wealth that they have sitting there, and it goes underutilized. And so we're just here to teach, right? We teach, we educate, we empower. If it's a great solution for you, fantastic. If we go through the education process and it just winds up not being for you, look, we'll be the first ones to let you know that. But reverse mortgages today are very, very different than they were 10 years ago. 10 years ago, 15 years ago, they were more a loan of last resort, right? If you needed money, you would turn to a reverse mortgage. But there's been so much evolution in the reverse mortgage product over the years. Now, more than ever, it really can fit in nicely into a comprehensive financial plan.
I love that. People don't realize what's literally at their fingertips. If you are a homeowner, now do you have to have your house paid off before a reverse mortgage works? Is that how it works?
No, not at all. So general rule of thumb, you have to have roughly about 40 to 50% equity built up in the house. But no,
Mhm.
we do a lot of reverse mortgages for folks that just want to eliminate their current monthly mortgage payment. And so a reverse mortgage will pay off and replace a traditional mortgage loan, eliminating the mandatory mortgage payment. So if you're somebody that, you have a $200,000 house and you owe $100,000 on a mortgage, you may not do a reverse mortgage to get any cash out. The benefit for you may be just getting rid of that $1,200, that $1,500 a month monthly mortgage payment, and what that will do for your cash flow could be huge.
Well, I think about especially now during these weird times when things are kind of up in the air. So you could literally get rid of a mortgage payment using a reverse mortgage in some cases.
Yeah, and we're helping our clients sort of reallocate that monthly mortgage payment. So if you have a $1,500 a month mortgage payment, the reverse mortgage will pay off and replace that mortgage. Where could you repurpose that money to enhance your retirement? In some cases, it's funding a long-term care insurance policy, right? Making sure that you're going to be covered. In talking to our clients and talking to them and discussing their financial plan, I think we've identified that there's a real gap out there in healthcare expenses, plans to fund healthcare, plans to fund long-term care. And so some of those funds can be repurposed, either retrofitting the home and making the home more suitable to meet your long-term needs, or funding a long-term care insurance policy, maybe a life insurance policy. Those get a little bit more expensive later in life. But look, the whole purpose is you're going to free up cash flow. Maybe it's just to put more money in a rainy day fund. But bottom line, I think what COVID has taught us this year is planning, or last year, planning is really important. And I think our clients and their loved ones and their trusted advisors, we're having more conversations with folks being proactive now because of COVID. COVID was kind of a wake-up call. And it's a shame that it takes a pandemic to kind of, wake people up sometimes, but it has done so. And we're busier now than ever because of it.
Well, there is money in the nest egg that you call your home, and you don't have to lose your home in order to use that nest egg. You're still going to have a place to live. Steve can dispel a lot of that. And even if you don't call him personally, he's got a great YouTube series. You can follow Stephen J. Sless on YouTube. What is the name of your channel?
Yeah, it's the Stephen J. Sless Group. So certainly search us on YouTube. We have an educational series that we just launched a couple weeks ago. So over the next 25 weeks, we're going to launch a new video every Monday. And each topic is going to be a strategic way to incorporate a reverse mortgage into your retirement plan to protect and prolong your nest egg.
One of the things we try to do at Main Street Today is to help ordinary, everyday people in things that everyday ordinary problems, and paying a mortgage is an everyday ordinary problem, and people are scared right now, and you might be able to allay some of those fears. I love your slogan. What's it? When there's less is more? Is that, what is it?
Expect more. Expect more,
more with Sless. That's right. I said, I got my things mixed up, but I tell you what, I love what you do. And how can people get in touch with you?
Yeah, they can certainly call us, 410-814-7575. It's 410-814-7575. Or visit us online, theslessgroup.com. It's theslessgroup.com. We just launched a new website, a ton of education and information and a lot of videos. And you can go there and meet our team as well. We have an amazing team that is here to serve you and again, to educate and empower you to live a more comfortable retirement.
Well, I love the way that you give people some little light bulb ideas that they might not even realize. We're looking for ways to help people financially during this time right here in the Middle Tennessee area. And though you're not in Tennessee, you can help people in Tennessee.
Absolutely. Yeah, we can help people nationwide. And so our company is national. We help clients from here to Hawaii.
Hey, now that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Thank you so much, Stephen. Take care. All right.
It's been a pleasure. Thanks so much. Have a great one.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.